Hey, Jennifer Scott. Getting ready for dinner. So we had gone to Costco on Saturday and bought a rotisserie chicken. So, sorry. Gross. That's why the dog is right here. She'll get whatever. Okay. So I took all the chicken off the bones. What was left. I'm just going to chop it up. And I feel like I'm going to chop it up kind of small because it doesn't look like very much chicken. So, I got an exciting email today. I had been speaking to my publisher a minute ago about wanting to write lesson plans, curriculum to go alongside my books, or books, other people's books too, whatever, to write lesson plans based on my story, other people's story, because my publishing company is a educational publishing company, so they publish educational items. So I could take my whatever the story, whatever the thing is, and make a lesson plan for a week or maybe even a month, where we could do all the learning, all the developmental stages, all the developmental areas of learning. So sensory, right? So sensory could be smelling, could be touching and feeling. You could make a game, a sensory game. You could do language. You could name all the items in other languages, or the language of whatever tribe you wanted. Like if you had your own tribe that you wanted to stay only loyal to, then you could do that. Or you could do each tribe within a certain area or within all of the United States. You could do geography, you could do history, all the things. So songs, I'm excited. So anyway, he reached out and asked me if I was ready to start that, and yes, I am. That is absolutely my dream job, to be able to create the lesson plan for preschool age children, all the things, all the developmental areas that they need to meet, and create games and activities and lesson plans for those items. So that's just one of the opportunities that's came up since my fruit flies in here. One of the opportunities that came up since my book. So I had another one where somebody actually came looking for me through my publisher because they wanted to share their business, which is also publishing children's books in it's a whole different way of doing it, but she thought of me, and so she reached out to my publisher and asked me if I would be interested in that. So my husband and I went and met the lady and her husband, and we talked about possibilities. She gave me some of the books that she's created through her, I think, 30 years of experience. And there's I don't know, it's a lot to consider. I have a lot of things, a lot of super great opportunities that are coming my way. So anyway, back to dinner. I have here just a very small bowl of Greta. I made sourdough pizza crust, and I wish that you could smell this because it's amazing. I put Italian seasoning, garlic, onion powder, and then I have the chicken, which I think I'm just gonna, honey, would you open this for me, please?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna just mix the chicken and the sauce together and then just dump it on. And then I have all this grated cheese. It's pepper jack, because I wanted to make like a buffalo chicken pizza with buffalo chicken and the pepper jack and like a buffalo chicken sauce on the top and then ranch. But I remembered that the last time I cleaned out my pantry, my Frank's Red Hot was like 6 years expired, so I had gotten rid of it. So anyway, get her out. I have a cookie sheet over here to my side over there, and I'm gonna work up this dough. I don't think I'm gonna roll it out. I'm just gonna stretch it. It'll be I say ugly, but other people say rustic, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this super rustic Italian pizza crust, and then we're gonna put Alfredo chicken and pepper jack cheese. It'll be, you wait, it's gonna be amazing. You can ask Hubs later, because I guess since I started making this sourdough pizza, it has become his favorite. He loves it. He doesn't want any other pizza crust. So, how am I gonna move this? I don't know. Well, I'm ripping it, but that's okay. That's okay. So, closer here. Got a lot going on. Okay. So, it's ripping. It's fine. It's fine. Remember, it's rustic. And that's a fancy word for ugly. But I promise this is going to be amazing. It'll probably end up on one of our like a regular menu item here at the Scott household, because Mr. Scott loves pizza. He says it's his favorite food group. So learn with me as I figure this out. I'm just going to take a piece of this dough and try and patch up this dough. Oh, that sticks good, but we'll see. There. Oh, she is rustic. Rustic. I guess I don't need to cover this whole tray. I can make it as big as I want because, like I said, she's rustic. So, oh my goodness. Anthony used to say, the hurrier I go, the behinder I get, and I feel that 100% here. So one of our kids, one of our sons, has a baby now, so we haven't been able to get down to Oregon to see her, but yesterday Dylan called and he put the baby on video phone for us, and I cried. I cried. And she's absolutely beautiful and smart, and the technology is amazing where we really can't afford to go down there and see the baby right now, but it was really great for him to show us video. So at the home kitchen you do get an occasional hair. It's okay, I pulled it off. Okay, look at how rustic, huh? So now I'm gonna mix this in here. This is our favorite, but I buy it when it's on sale, so not sponsored. Not sponsored. And I'm gonna season this kind of the same way that I seasoned the crust, with garlic and onion, Italian seasoning. I like to give this a little crush it so that it smells fresh in there. So stir that up. I know there's not a spoon in this drawer. I don't know why I looked. You never know. So this is what we got going on right here. This is not going to make it enough to cover that pizza, I'm pretty sure. Again, it's fine. It's fine. Should I put the cheese down? Should I pre-bake this crust a little bit? Should I put the cheese first? Should we put a little cheese first? Okay. Ask y'all questions and I don't get any answers, but it's fine because I can figure shit out. I swear, I can figure stuff out. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on. I think I should have put the chicken in the sauce separately. But it's just a learning experience, so you should see my dog. She is right here. She knows where to stand when food's being prepared, I'm telling you what. But she already had. I didn't pay the cheese tax, but she had plenty of chicken when I was getting the chicken off the bones. I also took the chicken carcass and I put it in some seasoned water to make some broth, some chicken broth, because, well, bone broth, because, you know, I told you, was it yesterday, that I just realized I'm out of chicken broth and beef broth, but I don't have anything to make beef broth, so that's fine, but I make the chicken broth, and actually my youngest I talked to today, and she misses Mama's soup, and so then I sent her a bunch of pictures of my, not a bunch, I sent her pictures of my sourdough, my chocolate sourdough that came out. And so she wants to come over and have kale. She calls it kale soup. It's really the Olive Garden dupe. That's what they call it. Right? Boy. That is a white pizza. I'm going to sprinkle some of this on there. Give it some more color. So, that's what we have. That's pretty good. And Dave will like it. It doesn't matter. Okay. Make this. Bye.